Hey guys, welcome back to another art therapy prompt video. We are kind of going back to Monday's theme in Star Wars, and looking back I realized that this prompt would have been really good at the beginning of the month because it's May the Force be with you, and we should have done it on May 4th, but I didn't think about it, so we're doing it now. So we are going to be drawing a lightsaber, and then we're going to talk about what kind of forces that you want to kind of be emitted in your force. So by forces, it could be like energy or feelings, vibes, whatever you kind of want to go with. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw our lightsaber. We're going to draw our lightsaber. And then color it, and then we will get into the energy and the vibes and the force that comes with it. So as per usual, you're going to need your paper, pencil, eraser, and coloring materials, and then you should be good to go. So grab all those things and then come and join me, and we will step by step draw our lightsaber. Okay, so this is kind of the example that we're working from, just so that you guys have an idea. When we draw it, we're going to start by drawing the long actual laser part of our lightsaber, and then we will do kind of the smaller details of the handle afterwards. You guys can draw your lightsaber up and down, you can do it side to side. I'm going to do mine more horizontally just because I have a bit more room that way. But again, however you want to do it, whatever your preference is, by all means, do that. So let's start by drawing the actual the laser portion. So it's going to be a straight line with a little curve at the top and then a straight line back. Okay? So you guys go ahead and draw that portion. I'll make mine darker so you guys can see a bit better. Again, you can use a ruler if you've got one. If you don't got one, or if you don't have one handy, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. It's kind of good to work on practicing our straight lines, but it's also good to not worry about having things being perfect. So again, do not worry about that. We've got the laser portion. Okay, so once you've got that part done, you are going to draw kind of like a curved rectangular shape at the bottom, like that. All right, underneath that, you are going to do a little bit of a narrower rectangle, matching up with the size of your laser, or even a little bit smaller if you prefer. Something like that. And then you are going to do some lines, like that. Then we're gonna do another kind of one of these, maybe a little bit thicker this time. Again, all of ours are gonna look a little bit different, so don't worry too much about it. Okay. Then you're gonna do a longer version of that. Another rectangular shape. And then we're gonna do an even longer rectangular shape. All right, and then this one is going to have little rectangles coming out of one side, kind of like that. You can do as many as you like. All right, then we're going to do another one kind of about this size. Also, if I'm going too fast at any point, please just pause the video and go at your own pace, and then press play when you're ready for the next step. So another rectangle about this size is going to go underneath. like that. You're gonna do a little line down the middle. And then you're gonna have 2 diagonal lines coming up from the corners. And then you're gonna do 2 small rectangular lines like that. And then 2 diagonal lines coming out. And then a little kind of rectangular bottom attaching to it. Like that. And I will leave it up to you to add any extra details that you might like. Maybe you want some buttons of some sort on there. Any details that make it more yours, feel free to add them. Otherwise, let's color our lightsaber. You guys can choose the color of your lightsaber. And we will come back after we've done that, okay? Alright, so you've got your lightsaber colored. I added like a little light force reflection thingamajigger on the outside. That's optional. I just felt like it. And as for all of my prompts, if you feel like doing something, by all means, just do it. Don't wait for me to say to do it, because it is your drawing, your creative exploration. So kind of follow your heart in that sense. Okay, so we have our lightsaber all colored in. Now we are going to add kind of the force around it. So you can choose the shape that you want to do. I'm going to just stick with circles to make it easier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a circle around the shape of my lightsaber, and then I'm gonna do a few layers of circles. Your circles do not have to be perfect circles. They can be curvy or wavy, or however they come out is fine. You just want it to look like a force is kind of coming out of your lightsaber. So there's a few layers there. So go ahead and draw out your force. Again, it can be big, small, you can have lots of circles or just a few, but go ahead and draw that out for me, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what kind of energy you want coming out of your lightsaber. All right, so you have your force circles drawn out, and colored if you prefer to color them. If you want to leave them in just pencil, again, that's fine. Totally your choice. And I've just written "May the Force be with you" on the top here, so it's up to you if you want to add the title. The last thing I want you to do is think about if you had this lightsaber and it gave off a specific force or energy, what would that include? So would that include energy such as happiness or confidence or bravery or courage, or protection? What sort of energy vibes would you want your force to give off? So you can write those down anywhere you like in any of the energy rings, but just think about what kind of energy you would want to come out of your lightsaber for your own personal benefit. Okay, so think about that. Go ahead and add them to your energy rings, and then we'll come back. All right, you guys, and there you go. You have your own lightsaber with its own force that is created specifically for you and for your needs. I've got things on there such as support, protection, confidence, bravery, guidance, compassion, and patience. But you could have completely different things. It just depends on what kind of things you might require or might want support in some way. And yeah, that is everything for our Star Wars themed lightsaber prompt. May the Force be with you. I'm sorry that I'm a few weeks late on it and that I didn't get it done on May 4th. I wish I would have thought of it then. But yeah, that is everything for today. Try and search for these types of energy, whether they're in other people who can support you in those ways, or other support systems, or coping tools, however you can find these different things that you would want in the force of your lightsaber. But yeah, that's everything for today, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. It looks like the weather is going to turn around. We might actually get some sunshine, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I will see you guys again on Monday.